I love a good inspiration piece. I buy a lot of pieces that are inspired by others. I am not trying to copy and paste off of others. I am not trying to look just like Jane Birkin. I am not trying to look just like Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. I'm allowing myself to be influenced by those individuals. But I am starting to realize, as I was watching a lot of dupe videos, it is fueled by fast fashion and saving as much money as possible. It is about accumulating as much as you can to a point where you are no longer yourself. You are a carbon copy of some other influencer who is trying to show you an Amazon top that she got for $25 and she'll get a $4 commission off of. I own a lot of pieces and that I have talked about. I get commission off of things I talk about. However, something I am never going to tell my audience to do is to buy knockoffs of designs. Dupe culture also ruined my closet. I desperately wanted to, in like 2014, look like the Tumblr chic girls. So today I'm gonna be talking about how dupe culture is causing you to settle in your wardrobe and signs that you need to look out for internally for yourself. Before I start this video, there are a few things I want to disclose right off the bat. Number one, fashion is expensive and buying clothes that are high quality can be really expensive, so it adds up. But number two, the group of people who buy the most from Shein or Shine, I keep mispronouncing it, I'm very sorry, happen to be in their 30s, which implies that there's a possibility they have a lot more money than someone who's really struggling and following fast fashion trends. So today I'm gonna be talking about why dupe culture is bad for your personal style. I'm not going to talk about the moral or ethical or environmental reasons. I know you guys know that. It's not making a difference for a lot of people in their opinions on where they're gonna shop. I'm personally against it, but I'm going to give you two alternatives at the end of what you should do. That starts off with number one. Your closet is probably going to be full of polyester and things that are ill-fitting. Dupe culture is fine if it comes from a brand that, let's say, you are buying something that is higher quality, that is inspired by other pieces. Trends obviously come top down from like massive designers. Zara, it blows up. There are trends that I think do land really well and looked fantastic. However, that does not apply to everything, obviously. So dupe culture can be great in this aspect that other brands will pick up inspiration from others, but if you are falling for the Amazon dupes or for the Shein dupes or from the Temu dupes, SNL has a whole skit for you of why you are buying nothing but absolutely terrible quality clothes made by people who are most likely not getting paid, at least not a livable wage. Problem number two with dupe culture, you're not going to be as excited about your wardrobe. There's a possibility that if you bought a dupe, it's because you really wanted another thing, and then you bought the dupe, which does not fill the void of wanting the other thing. Now, if the other thing is fully out of your price range, accept that, move on, or maybe save up for it. But if you are someone who's instead going to Amazon and buying, oh yes, I would love that top, but I don't want to pay full price for it, so I'm gonna buy it on Amazon and it'll get delivered the next day, it's not gonna feel as good. It's not gonna feel, it's not gonna feel as like, you're not gonna love it as much as you would if you had the expensive, exciting thing. And if there's a possibility that you are a mindful shopper on top of having a dupe, if you have that, but then you see something that's even closer to the thing you want, you'd be like, well, I already own that. I already own something similar. No, you are doing yourself a disservice by buying the dupes. Stop with the dupes. You deserve to look in your wardrobe every day, get ready, wear something that makes you feel excited and beautiful. You deserve something better than something from Amazon or something from these fast fashion marketplaces that don't fill the void, that don't make you excited about what you're wearing. You deserve to feel excitement. You deserve to treat every day while getting ready as it is special. And that is even for me, as I am having a work from home day and I'm wearing a pair of wool trousers and a top that I'm obsessed with. 3, you are spending money without thinking about it. I tend to believe that you should focus on the big purchases versus small purchases on the overall scheme of your money. But if you are someone who has a problem with impulse buying and you see dupe culture, you see a TikTok and you're like instantly like, yes, I'm gonna get that. You are buying things impulsively and you're not treating your wardrobe like it deserves to be treated, as a curation of you, as a personal brand, as a representation of who you are, and you deserve better. And number 4, you are likely adding to the clutter. There's a reason why a lot of fashion content creators, a lot of people have declutter with me videos, and I'm guilty of this, as I am prone to decluttering because I have ADHD. If you are buying a bunch of things that don't add value, that you're not excited about, that you're wishing that you had something different, then you are adding to the clutter that is your closet. I fell for dupe culture many years ago, and I just added a bunch of cotton-on pieces to my wardrobe, or things that were really cheap that I really did not love, because I saw something else that was similar and close enough, and I was like, yes, I'll just settle, it's fine. I'd rather you have 20 pieces that are all fantastic and bangers than 100 pieces that are just fine. And if you are someone who wants to dress stylish, who can't really afford it, who really wants something fantastic to wear or own, I'm going to give you my 2 tips that I use to get out of that dupe culture. Number 1 is to save up for the things that matter. For example, one of my most expensive purchases were a pair of wool pants. I tried on so many different pairs until I found the one. And I found the one while I was shopping at Cause, and at that point when I found them, it was way out of my price range. It was several $100s, and at that point of my life, at my financial journey and my fashion life, I could not afford it. So I saved up for it. I saved for it. And if you need it at a cheaper price point, there's so many options to buy things at a cheaper price point. Thrift stores, Poshmark, Depop. There are a lot of things that I have purchased from secondhand stores, and I equally am excited about them because I know that there's something that I really, really wanted. I didn't settle. And 2 is to rent clothing. I'm a broken record about this, but I rent all of my cutest stuff. These trousers that I love, I got them for like 80 bucks when they're originally like $300-400 because I bought them from my rental service because it was so much cheaper to rent them. I ended up wearing them every day I had them, and I just kept them and bought them, and it saved me so much money. This is more of a reasoning why you should treat your closet as something you're excited about instead of going to the TJ Maxx and then filling up your carts with things that are flammable that you're only gonna wear once or twice. I'm not a huge polyester gal. I have actually turned down many brands that have exclusively only made polyester clothing. A brand reached out to me this morning. I loved everything that they had on their website until I saw one thing, 100% polyester. I think that my audience, albeit not large, my audience and my closet deserve better. I think that you deserve to feel special every single day, and I'd rather you not settle. Treat it like high school boys. Amazon dupes are kind of like high school boys that are awful and you don't really want to date for long periods of time, or you're just like, I cannot believe, and looking back on it, you're like, I can't believe I did that. You want to find pieces that represent your husband or your wife if you're into women, or non-binaries, or they, thems. You deserve the one, not the one for right now. Thanks so much for watching.